month to several conventions, starting next week at the Wyoming Farm Bureau Federation Convention, then head to Missoula for the Montana Farm Bureau Federation Convention. Several other conventions kicking off the end of November and 1st of December include Wyoming and Montana stock growers, Montana grain growers, and much more. You can view all of the upcoming conventions, schedules, and more on our events calendar at northernag.net. Also, feel free to submit an event to have on the calendar. That's today's headlines. I'm Colton Young, Northern Ag Network.
The defense is stifling. The fast breaks are a blur. The coaching, intense, and the atmosphere is electric. It's time for Dawson Community College basketball as the Buccaneers set sail on the court, and you're tuned in to the home of the Bucs in Glendive and around the region on 1400 AM, the amazing AM, KXGN, and PNA Media. Some of the outstanding sponsors who help bring you, the Bucs fans and Bucs Nation, the game include Dawson Community College, Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company, Stockman Bank, HKT Big Sky Motors, along with Yellowstone River Inn, Bob's Body Shop, and Badlands Federal Credit Union. Other sponsors include Fisher Sand and Gravel and Ready Mix, Squad Sports, and the Ranger Review. The players are ready, coaches ready, fans can't wait, and it's time for DCC Buccaneer basketball on 1400 AM KXGN.
Good evening and welcome to Dawson Community College as we get ready for Buccaneer basketball in its early season. Another non-conference game, but back-to-back nights. That's the way we like it here on KXGN Radio. Andrew Sturlongson alongside Paul Sturlongson. When I get back on the air, I go with the best of the best. Ron Brewski, the new voice of Buccaneer basketball, on assignment over in Sydney covering some Class C divisional volleyball. He'll be back with you for Sunday's game with Gillette Collins. As mentioned, the Bucs played last night to Northwest Community College. Final in that game, it was a tough one for the Lady Bucs, 96-67. We got some team stats we'll talk about here as we go. And Eastern Wyoming, they were over in Miles Community College, and they too go down to Miles. And I believe the final score last night for the Lancers, 58-50. Should be a competitive ball game. The two have a common opponent, and Dawson played Miles over in the tip-off tournament, and they won 67-62. Well, we're about ready to go. We'll have the national anthem, the toss and tip, when we come back after this 2-minute timeout.
Badlands Federal Credit Union has been serving the members in our community for over 70 years. Our services include savings, CDs, checking, consumer and vehicle loans. We also offer direct deposit and online banking. Located at 302 West Town. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30. Drive-up window, 8:30 till 5. Or check us out.
Pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time.
Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Well, the singing of the national anthem complete. Nicely done.
And now please help me welcome our guests from Eastern Wyoming Community College. Coached by Mr. Tim Larson, Malik Frederick, and Sheldon Lee. From London, England, number 2, Rhea Sager. From Houston, Texas, number 5, Madison Bush Lewis. From Limerick, Ireland, number 11, Lucy DeVoy. From Madrid, Spain, number 21, Yeze Paredes. From League City, Texas, number 25, Shamari Smith.
As we get ready for the Buccaneers, the lights are down. The spotlight's on, and we're about ready to meet the 5 starters for the Buccaneers. As they'll turn off the lights, as mentioned, the scoreboard, the video scoreboard, will show some of the highlights from last night. At the end, that was the opening game for the home season. The Lady Buccaneers overall on the season 2-2 under a brand new coach. We'll get into some of those details as we go. But Coach had just joined the program about 3 weeks ago, and should be a good year, a very good team for the Lady Buccaneers.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet for your hometown DCC Lady Buccaneers from Watch Grass, Montana. From Barcelona, Spain, number 12, Jenna Rivera. From Queensland, Australia, number 20, Ozzy. Lucita Sheriff. From William, Montana, we're number 22, the captain, Taylor Evans. And from Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, Spain, number 32, Lucia Godoy. Stephanie B.
All right, here we go. You ready to go, Dad?
I'm ready. In fact, I'm thinking that basketball is going to start about the middle of football season. Keeps going this direction.
Well, all non-conference games until January. A change made last season. But here we go. Hooks up. Bucks basketball is on the air. And our one of 3 sophomores will tip it up for the Lady Bucks into the circle. Oh, excuse me, that's Sheriff. Ball is tipped and it'll go out of bounds. And it'll be Dawson basketball. No time off the clock, no control. And the Buccaneers will play in here. Jasmine Half, a name you may remember from last year, from Lodgegrass. Now they get an inside blocked.
Nice block.
Beautiful block by Bush Lewis.
Number 5, isn't it?
Yeah, Bush Lewis. And the Buccaneers will inbound. As Jasmine Alf will look to get it in up top with it is Taylor Evans. Back to Jasmine. Dawson made up of some international players. In the corner, first 3 ball on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound. Controlled by the Bucks. Now another 3 on the way. That shot no good. I believe the shooter there was Evans, but hang with me. This is my first look at the team. Up court, here comes Madison Bush Lewis. Texas ball player. Kicks it over to Paradis. Nice backdoor underneath, off the glass. First basket belongs to the Lancers.
Paradis. Off the glass.
Up court, here comes Lobera. Missed shot there by the Bucks, and here comes the Eastern Wyoming far corner. There's that Bush Lewis. Pops one from outside, shot no. Underneath, fight for the rebound. Oh, the Lancers pick it up, put it in.
Offensive glass pays off for Lucy DeVoy.
DeVoy, it's minute in here, 4-0. Eastern Wyoming. Pass over. Down low to Godoy.
Another jump.
2 thumbs means jump ball, held ball, and it'll be on the no possession tip.
Alternating possession. They tipped it out of bounds. They shouldn't get it back this time.
And Eastern Wyoming will inbound. Come on up, join us on the campus here at Dawson Community College. Head official tonight is Mr. Stickle. He will visit with one of his other referees. They're going to discuss. First sub into the ballgame for the Bucks will be Bird. And the whistle blows. And here comes the Eastern Wyoming Lancers. Non-conference game. Not a lot of home games here. Oh, all the way up, shot up and in. As I missed the number. Did you catch the number on that one?
I think that's sniffed.
Hard number to read. And the back. Driving in is half. Kicks it over. Back out top. Godoy to Lobera. She led all scoring last night with 15. Jasmine now. Far corner. They're going to go up with the shot. They are right in front of the Buccaneer Crazy. Shot no good. Shooter was Lobera. Jana missed shot. Here comes on the move. Far corner. Will they go up with the three? No, that's Sager. Sager drills around.
She traveled on the dribble, but
finds a teammate. Devoy. Now 3-ball on the way. Shot money. Our first 3-pointer in the game by Lucy Devoy. And the Bucks find themselves down 9-0. Got a reach in.
Hip check there on 21. That's Paradis.
And in now comes Evans. Coach Todd Chicachado, I believe.
Something's got to go in here pretty quick.
And Godoy will inbounds.
There.
Good pass underneath. Jasmine Aft goes up and in. Jasmine Aft gets the first basket for Dawson. We're 2.5 minutes in. 9-2 is our score. Dawson's defense turnover. Bucks basketball on the run. Here comes Jasmine. She goes baseline, kick over. 3-ball corner. Godoy. Shot no. Good rebound. And the pass out. Here comes Paradis. Paradis kicks it over to Smith. Smith, far corner, 3-ball wide open. Sager, no. Evans, good work on the glass. And they take it away from her. No jump ball. I don't know.
Could that not be a jump? There's your boy right there 2 feet away, too.
For the corner, Brush Lewis. Shot no. Ball tipped. And there you got the whistle going. And it'll be a foul on the Lancers. Foul be on Smith, her first. Second team. 6:41 to go, 9-2. Eastern Wyoming over the Bucks. And the Bucks push it up. Here comes number 12, Lobera. Ooh, trying to get underneath. The hands deflected, and here comes Eastern Wyoming. All the way up court, down low, whistle.
Oh, blocked.
Underneath, in the circle. That'll be a blocking foul.
She was in the circle, I don't think.
Taylor Evans will, we got a line change. Kind of interesting, the Lady Bucks with 7 international players. 6 Montanans. 3 Texans, and 2 of the 3 are sisters. We'll talk about that. First free throw up and in on the double. So Paradis, she's an international player from Madrid, Spain. Stands 6 foot tall.
Give him that high school name.
Second one on the way. No. Offensive rebound. Put back up and in for Casey Parks. And we're at 12-2 now. Dawson on the corner now. Up top is McDonald. McDonald over to Bird. Drives in. There's a blocking foul. Yeah, Dawson will have free throws coming. The 2 McDonalds are sisters, Hannah and Genesis. So we'll try to say who's doing what. And the free throws here for Hannah McDonald.
Twins, huh?
San Antonio, Texas. I don't know if they're twins, but they're definitely sisters.
Oh, they're both freshmen.
First free throw on the way, up and in. Kind of a slow start here for the Lady Bucks.
Their shooting percentage is not going to be good here to start this.
Couple of dribbles here for Hannah.
But they're not afraid to shoot.
Up and in.
That's a good sign.
Here's that defense that they've been working on the last couple of weeks. And here comes the down low shot on the way. No good. Rebound by Bush Lewis. Another 3 attempt up top for Devoy. Her second 3 in the ball game. And it's back to a 10-point lead. 14-4. We were at 12-2. Ball taken away by
Mims.
Mims over to Sagar. Sagar around. Just underway in the women's game. About midway through quarter one. And the referee will get Hannah on the block there. Hannah McDonald. And it'll be an inbound underneath for the Lancers. Boy, it's good to be back here in the gym. I'm going to watch some of these games this year. Down low shot on the way. No. Good rebound for the Lady Bucks. That's Bird. She's a ball player. She and Jasmine Half from Lodgegrass. There's a foul right up top over the center line.
Verdes with the reach in.
Again, both teams coming on with losses.
Eastern Wyoming doesn't bring them in 5 at a time, I notice.
And the inbounding for the Bucks will be Genesis McDonald. So the two sisters on the floor. Hannah had it. Kick over now to Nevon, our France ball player. Story coming on that. Bad pass, take away. Here comes Eastern Wyoming. Ladies basketball. Up top with it is Sagar. Sagar dribbles, runs down to the block, stop, penetration stopped. To Bush Lewis. Far corner back to Sagar. She drives in, pass over, skip pass, up and in. Basket for Davis.
She can shoot them. 16-4.
The lead widening here. 4:33 to go here in quarter number one. Up top of it is Genesis McDonald. Trying to give it over to Bill Mayer. Ball taken away.
A lot of turnovers here early for the Lady Bucks.
All the way down. Shot goes up. And to the line will go Bush Lewis for Eastern Wyoming.
Coach didn't like that.
Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the radio. We're back with you in 60.
Every great athlete starts with a dream. From early morning practices to late night games, it's the dedication, the hustle, and the heart that counts. But behind every young athlete is a team, and that team starts with you, their biggest supporter. At Squad Sports, we know that success starts with the right gear. From high-quality equipment to custom apparel, we've got everything young athletes need to rise to the challenge, and everything parents need to help them get there. Squad Sports, your athletic supporter, because champions are made together.
We're glad to have you along. Bucks, full start here. Not very good shooting, but some pretty good defense for Eastern Wyoming.
A lot of turnovers. Passing was been a little suspect here early for the Lady Bucks. But they're willing to make the tough pass. Sometimes, early in the season, that's what you want them to do. Don't pass up a good thing, and it'll all come.
At the line, Madison Bush Lewis. 2 shots here. First one in and out, no good. She'll have another. 4:18 to go here in quarter number one. Takes a couple of bounces, eyes the target, flicks the rim. Second one is in. 17-4. Ooh, she's on the out of bounds line. Here comes McDonald all the way up court to Bill Meyer. Pass over. Down low shot, no.
The bunny.
And the Bucks will run it down. That's Genesis McDonald. And look at that defense. That defense, though, is causing some problems for the Lady Bucks. 17-4, under 4 minutes to go. Dawson loses their first game on the season. And then they win the next 2. And then they lose last night. 3 ball on the way. Shot short. Shooter that time was Mims. And the 2 thumbs are up. And the arrow will send it Dawson's way. Number 12 checks back in. Lobera for the Bucks. Janet Lobera. A couple of injuries for Dawson. 2 players out with MRIs. and ACLs. And two of the better ball players. Ball is in the corner. Can't see the Buccaneer crazies down to the left of us standing. Here's a 3-ball. McDonald, no good. Underneath, rebound, good work underneath by Bird. And
knocked out of bounds.
The ball goes out of bounds, and the Bucks will inbound. Again, we do have the shot clocks in the college basketball. 18 on the shot clock, 3:18 on the game clock. Quarter number 1. Inbound for McDonald out top. There's Genesis McDonald to Godoy. Godoy to Hannah McDonald. Doesn't like anything on the right. Now comes back straight away. Godoy gonna have to do something here with 4. Terrible shot. Wouldn't make shot clock. And the press up court.
I think they got a hand on that shot. Little block.
And the Bucks, McDonald, again in that corner, ball out of bounds. And it looks like the entire baseball team.
Yeah, they're all standing up. I didn't even see that play.
On their feet. So it'll be fun to watch the men's basketball team. Not as big, but I'm told even faster than they have been in the past few years. That should be exciting. They're averaging 109 a game on the 4 games thus far. Godoy drives in, shot, little floater, no. Two-handed rebound. The way they coach it, Mims kicks it up to Davis. Davis back to Mims. Now they work it inside of the post. Good defense. Godoy runs it down the right side. Stops, pass over. Now with it is Bird. Bird underneath, point.
He's going to shoot free throws.
And to the line will go Bird for the Lady Bucks. In their home whites, of course. Red stripe down the top and bottom. Eastern Wyoming, black uniforms, yellow numerals. First free throw off the back.
There's something in that rim up there. Knocking them out. I don't know. They're not 4 points here with 2:18 to go.
Hard to win games when you score that few points.
Yeah, there, got one.
So 1 of 2.
From Colstrip, Montana, number 4, Big Mike Anderson.
Big Mike Anderson from Colstrip, Montana, former Colstrip Philly. On the inbound, Dawson's defense. That's McDonald. Goes to the floor.
Well, she went after it, I'll tell you.
That's effort there for
see.
Genesis.
She didn't get it.
And Eastern Wyoming will inbound center court. Devoy. She's hit 2 3-pointers. We'll see if they get us some stats here at the end of quarter 1. 2:11 to go. Up top of it is Bush Lewis. Now 3-ball straight away. Parks gets one from the outside. That's the third, I believe, 3-pointer in the ball game for Eastern Wyoming.
Makes it a 15-point spread.
Largest lead.
Another bad pass.
Nobody there. And on the other end, the lay-in for Bush Lewis.
22-5 here with 1:45 to go in the first.
Here come the Bucks on the dribble. Godoy. It's over to Genesis McDonald. Now to Sister. 3-pointer for Hannah. No. Fight for the rebound. And they're going to
over the back.
A foul on Parks, I believe. Referee over the scorer's table. It is. It's on Parks. I believe Sheriff's just checked back in. And we got free throws coming for Dawson. 91 seconds remaining. First free throw on the way. Up and in for Anderson. She was a good ball player.
Is that McHale? Is that all you?
Big Mike is what Rich said.
Big Mike.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
She's got some kicks, too. Some colorful shoes. Got them both. She'll sit down now on the made free throws. And Libera checks back in. Jana. A freshman, just a couple of sophomores. And again, a program that we'll visit with Coach Todd here later on this evening. But all the way up court, ooh, not very good defense. And
they say she pushed her out of the way. Going to give a foul to the Buccaneers here to Godoy.
That was the wrong referee on the whistle. I believe the call was correct. But Dawson's got to score more than single digits. They're going to stay with this team. Free throw one, no good.
It's hard to catch up when you got more violations than points.
Long hair. Don't have the number here. Can you see the number? 15 maybe? 25. I think this
25. That's that Smith.
Lane violation. She'll get another one. As in
another Texas athlete, Shamari Smith. She's 6'1". You can just look for that. She's the tallest girl on the court.
And here comes Dawson in the backcourt. All the way up. McDonald. Pass over to Sister. Way outside.
Got it.
Mackerel. Hannah McDonald nailed one straight away. And that might give them a little boost here as we near end of quarter number one. 22-10. And here comes Devoy. She too can hit the long ball. Pass out of bounds. And they're going to keep it with the Eastern Wyoming College.
Yeah, I think it clearly went off Lady Buck's hands there.
Lady Buccaneer basketball is back in action for the 20, 25, 20, 26 ball out of bounds pass. Trying to go underneath, but out of bounds.
Top.
And here comes McDonald and Lobera. Natalie working under. Godoy. Shot on the way. A miss for Sheriffs. And the Bucks back on defense. Spread out offense here. With it was Davis. Travel turnover.
There's been a lot of that. They finally caught one, but there's a lot of traveling going on out there. People taking off out the ball.
Jasmine Half checks in as McDonald will come out. Not the prettiest first quarter for either team, really. A couple of three-pointers is why the 12-point lead for the Lancers. There's one of our own. Three-pointer on the top, back of the rim, no good. Rebound Godoy. She pops one up, no good. And Dawson cleans another rebound. So three, let's see what we can do with it. Ball goes out of bounds, off the hand of Smith and the Lancers. Dawson basketball underneath with 5 seconds to go. And looks like we're going to get Bird back in. Coming out was Navon. Inbound. Bird's going to have to do something with it. Three. Bodies are with it. Put it up off the glass and in.
Little scoop shot. Nicely played.
And that's how we'll end quarter one. A little bit of a boost there. We got a couple of baskets. The three at the closing minute. And then that field goal to bring us to the end of quarter number one. Lady Buccaneers trail at the end of one, 22-12. We'll see you back here in 60 seconds.
HKT Big Sky Motors shows up on game day. This is Rocky Erickson for HKT. I'm impressed with their commitment. They understand teamwork and suit up with a very impressive roster of their own. Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. A commitment to excellence, locally owned and operated, in service to the Big Sky. HKT, car sales, service, and repair in Glendive. Show them your support.
Are you looking for a checking account that is easy to understand and easy to use? Then Stockman Bank's 406 checking account is for you. Offering free online and mobile banking and a free Visa check card, you can access your account anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our convenient locations statewide and open your account today. $100 minimum opening deposit required. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Buccaneer basketball here on the Don Mass Hardwood. He brought some hardwood home.
There you go.
Up top of it is Bush Lewis. Good defense by McDonald on her. Pass over. Here's a three-ball Devoy. Again, don't have the stats. Shouldn't have to ask. And here come the Buccaneers on the run. That was, ball goes loose for a minute. Here's Godoy. Godoy kicks it over to half. We're talking long three-pointer on the way by Lovera. Jana knocks one down.
Here comes the hustling into the stats here.
And the Buccaneers bring it within single digits again at 22-15. Just underway in quarter number 2, TGIF. Popcorn's popping. The lights are on here in the Tepke Center. Up top of it is Bush Lewis. Kicks over, down low is Paradis. Ball goes loose for a minute. Good defense by the Lady Bucks. Dawson shot 16%. 16% in quarter 1. Ball out of bounds. Good defense by the Lady Bucks, forcing the turnover.
Right through the hands of Sager.
That's the difference.
Out of bounds.
Dawson shot 3 of 18 for 16%, 1 of 10.
They may want to come down here and get the ball. There they go.
Meanwhile, Eastern Wyoming shooting 60%, 9 of 15.
There's your difference right there.
On 3 threes. Jasmine Half has it. Kicks over, good hands, good defensive play for the Lancers. That was Paradis. And it'll be an inbound right in front of the Eastern Wyoming bench for Godoy. Jasmine Half looks underneath. Bird go up with it. Shot on the way, looking for the foul. Got every part of the rim up and in for Patty Bird. Ball taken away by the Godoy, and the Bucks ball goes out of bounds. And the fans are having a good time now as the Bucks starting to come together here in the early part of quarter 2. McDonald kicks it in. Now Jasmine Half stops free throw line, continues to dribble. She got away with the travel. Bush Lewis on the rebound. Here they come down the right side. Right near us. They work left to right. Lewis all the way down low. She was fouled. No whistle. Coach Eastern Wyoming says, what? Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be Dawson on the gym door entrance on the inbounds. Well, a little bit quicker game than when we've seen here the last few years for the Bucks. Libera will inbound to McDonald. Back to Libera. Jana has it. Screen on it by Godoy. Three-pointer on the way. The threes have not been going. Maybe should look inside. Ball goes loose. Run down by Bird. Bird double team. Kick out. Here's Hannah McDonald. Over to Jasmine Half. 3. We've made one. Ooh, fall to rebound. Good job. Now corner. Hannah's double teamed. Bad pass. Ball easily taken. Here comes down low. Up with a shot. Bush Lewis. Dawson cannot make a 3-ball to save their life. 5-point lead here for the Lancers. Again, Eastern Wyoming. It's been a few years since, if ever, actually, that Dawson has played Eastern Wyoming.
Where is that even out of?
I think they're on Douglas, that area. Tim Larson, the head coach for the Lady Lancers. First free throw for Bush Lewis, up and in. Of course, our new head coach, Todd Chiquichado. I think I messed that up. Todd, you only got me for tonight. Don't worry. Nice guy. I visited with him very briefly. They were doing warm-ups, practice earlier. Oh, no, ball was tipped around. And the missed shot there on the rebound. Now ball taken away. Good defense.
Jump ball, guys.
Scrappy.
Come on.
There's the 2 thumbs up.
Man.
Well, the one should retire, and then Stickle, well, he's Josh. You know, you've been doing it a while the referees you called their games here on the same floor. On the inbound, terrible inbound. I don't know what happened there. She just lost it. Missed shot. Dawson. Eastern Wyoming. There's the foul. Good call. Boy, it's getting aggressive down there on the play. Well, we're in the second quarter, just underway, 23-17. Again, Dawson shot 1 of 10 from the outside. Taylor Evans checks in. Bird will go out for Dawson. Again, we're in very early season play, so not a lot of stats, no individual stats.
Give it away again.
Ball taken away. Good defense by Davis. Dawson tries to take it back. Now they get it underneath, put it up off the glass and in. That's Sagar. And points start off to the Eastern Wyoming in the second quarter.
Mims on the foul. Blocking foul way up front on the right wing.
McDonald goes out. So for the Bucks, inbounding it is Lobera. Gives it into Jasmine Ave. Hannah McDonald looks for a teammate, goes right back over to Lobera on the right side. Now they work it towards the middle. She's got it in between the circles, up top. That was Evans, Taylor Evans. She's one of my favorites from last season. Down low to the hole. Ooh, almost got the and one. But two line will go Hannah McDonald. Looks like we got a sub. Smith comes back in for Eastern Wyoming. Sad to see the Lady Red Devil volleyball team season end.
Yeah.
They qualified for divisionals. Tough competition there in that.
You got to start out with Central, the number one seed in the state. They got the first set.
McDonald, first free throw in. See how she does on the second here. Looks good. Up and in. 60.
Well, they're coming back into this a little bit at a time here.
6:48 to go here in quarter two. Dawson staying on a full court press. Coach Todd doing a nice job getting these girls in and out. Trying to keep them fresh. Up court, here's Sagar. Sagar hands it over now. Bush Lewis. I like Bush Lewis's hair. He's got that bush going. Smith. Sagar up top with it. Keep it close eye on her. DeVoy.
Bad pass.
And here comes the Bucks on the move. Here's Godoy for Dawson on the runner. Shot no. Miss. Opportunity underneath. And here comes the Lake down low.
That's got to be something, folks.
They're going to call a block.
Half the ball players out there on the floor.
Dawson has not had the lead in this ball game. In fact, they were down by as many as 17. It's now a 6-point game. Dawson was down by 17 with just 1:47 to go in quarter one. At the line for the Lancers. This is number 13.
Up and in for
Vireo. My apologies if I mispronounce. It happens. Second free throw short. Offensive rebound for Smith. Just went right over the top. She's 6'1", so she's got a little advantage. And the offense will reset here. 6 minutes.
Pass. That's a
offensive foul. Good job. Jasmine Half to her back. As Half.
Jasmine knew she was going to take it, too. She stood her ground.
A couple of more subs in and out, both teams. For the Bucks, it's Evans in the backcourt. Hannah McDonald. I think Lobera.
Terrible pass.
Bad pass.
But she stepped on the line after the interception, so the Bucks will keep it. But
Bucks on the left side of the floor. We're high above in the opposite side of the scorer's table. All the way in. Godoy tries for some luck there. Shot inside the key. No. And now we're back to Lansford with a basketball. Bush Lewis down low. Good pass. Up and in. Smith on the assist for Bush Lewis. Well, the Bucks kind of got deflated here a bit. They had a little bit of a run going to close it within 7. It's back to a 9-point lead. Far corner on the dribble all the way in as Libera kicks it over to Hannah McDonald. Hannah to Libera. Three-pointer on the way. There we go. 3 for Libera. And good defense in the backcourt. Ball goes off a buck.
Those threes will bring you back in a hurry.
They're working against us, though, in that first quarter.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do here to change that. Davis.
Lady Bucks picking them up full court.
Keep a hand on her. DeVoy has 2 of the 3 threes for Eastern Wyoming. Inside Smith.
Stolen away.
Good defense by Jasmine Half. Some of those are the things you can't read in the newspaper column. That's good defense for Jasmine. And on the play there, that's a foul on Smith. That's her second. And we're in free throws. That's the 5th foul. So 2 shots coming here for the Bucks.
4:49 to go, too. They may shoot some free throws here.
Taylor Evans at the line for Dawson. Takes a good look. Shot on the way, up and in. Still a lot of room here at the Tepke, so come on up, join us. Get here early. The men's game, well, that'll be at 7:30. So come support the Lady Bucks. Second shot up and in. And the Bucks now within 4. Good defense in the back by Jasmine and Jana. And they get it past the timeline. That's Davis. Shot on the way. She's been kind of quiet. DeVoy. Offensive rebound here. Bush Lewis for 3. Yes.
Yeah, I think you got to get up on that Bush Lewis. She
Back
can hit
to
him.
7 here. 31-24. 4:21 to go. 3-ball on the way. Another one. Libera gets one to go. Jana. So we exchange. And it's 4:11 to go here in quarter 2. Bush Lewis. Ball taken away. Libera, she's all over the floor right now. Pass up court. Jasmine Half to the hole. Blocked. Blocked shot.
A lot of contact.
And that was DeVoy up court. Here's Bush Lewis. She's pushed.
There they go.
Save the basket. Get the foul. That's all right. (31-27), 3:52.
It's getting a bit physical down there.
Looks like Bird will check in here. Bird comes in. Godoy goes out. We'll talk a little bit about the program here, as the program has had kind of a bumpy start with new coaching staff. Up and in on the first free throw, Bush Lewis. But it's a nice addition here. Coach Todd will do well for Dawson. Been on campus 3 weeks. Season's about 4 weeks in. Second free throw in. And here comes the Buccaneers. 33-27, 3:47. Evans has it. Ooh, ball is tipped. I think good hands in there by Kelchman, I think, who just checked in as well, number 15. Bushman, 4-3, shot money. Drained another one. You just said it. You got to get your hands on her. She's got range, and it's 36-27. Dawson, 3-ball on the way. Evans, no. Boy, let's work that ball inside to Bird and see what she's got underneath. Bushman, 3-pointer. Davis, right off the top. Underneath rebound for Tessa. Buccaneer foul. That's Tessa Kelchman. An Australian ball player. And the foul will go on Lobera, Jana. Next foul for Dawson will be a bonus.
Compared to what we've been watching, that was kind of ticky-tacky there.
Davis on the inbound. Good defense. Dawson with their hands up. Ball's in the left side. Coach Schwantman travel.
Look
Didn't
out.
get it.
There she is.
There she is again. Another three for Madison Bush Lewis. That's got to be the 5th or 6th three in the game. 39-27. Dawson's going to push it up. There we go. Underneath the bird. Go up with it. She had some opportunity in the paint. Now they get inside the rim. Pass up. Jasmine half over the bird. Ball goes out of bounds. Well, that's good basketball working it underneath.
She was too wide open. Didn't know what to do. Missed the bunny.
Well, about 2:36 remaining here in quarter two. The inbound coming for Lucy DeVoy and Eastern Wyoming. Davis, backcourt foul.
Pushed her.
You can't do that here in the States.
You know, I think
Lobera.
I think you're going to catch that. You know, the only two on this end of the floor, and you reach out and push her.
But, boy, she's a ball player. Again, I mentioned she had 15 in the game last night. Again, Dawson went down to Northwest, 96-67. At the free throw line, Davis, first one is in. Back to a 13-point lead.
Well, that's a bit seesaw, isn't it?
Been up and down and around. Late
everybody's
violation.
in the lane. Come on.
Who did it go on? It went on Eastern Wyoming. So take away the free throw. And Eastern Wyoming is backed off here. They pick him up at the center court. Here comes Hannah McDonald. Hannah stops. Looks to see what she can do. Give it over to Genesis McDonald. Double team. She stopped at the free throw line. Ball down low, taken away. And the Eastern Wyoming back in possession. 2:08 to go. Glad to have you along. Ooh, that's almost taken away. Good hands by Godoy on Davis. Now over right side. Shot missed. Rebound Godoy. And the Bucks. Ball goes loose. Scramble for it. On the pickup down low. Shot off the glass. Ball goes loose. And when all is said and done, underneath, it'll be an inbound for the Lancers. Inbound was with Coach Joe at the halftime, as always. Genesis McDonald picks it up, pass down to Jasmine Half. Nobody can buy a basket again for Dawson, and that's becoming another problem as the ball goes loose. And this is getting kind of out of hand for both teams. Nobody can hang on to it. McDonald three-pointer, no good. Underneath rebound for Jasmine Half. And, well, a lot of contact.
I'd say.
Some of the basics, box out, some of those things are being missed here in the first half of this game.
Well, it's early in the season. You got to sort of grow into your new teammates, but passing has been pretty bad. Actually, on both sides, but more so on the Bucks. They just, I don't know what the turnover said in that first quarter stats, but they've had lots of problems passing the basketball.
Two-shot foul here. We're at 5 fouls. DeVoy missed the first. And remember, she had the 2 threes in that first quarter. DeVoy sitting near double figures. Second free throw in. And we're at 41-27. Bucks in possession on the dribble all the way in. Kick over. McDonald for 3. Hannah shot way over the top. And the rebound to the Eastern Wyoming Lancers.
1 minute.
Minute remaining here in the first half. Up top of it is DeVoy. Now we've got Bush Lewis into the post. Double team.
Nice pass.
Cross the key, up and in. basket for Davis.
Pretty assist there.
I think the assist is Kilchin Man. And Dawson, see what they can do here in the closing 30 seconds. Up top of it is Bird. Let's get her down underneath. Bird kicks it over half. Dawson having a hard time with any kind of offense, but a lot of contact. And again, we're in free throws. Foul be on Davis, her first. Dawson will send in Evans. And Bird will sit down for Dawson. 43-27. It was 22-12 at the end of one. First free throw for Jasmine Half, up and in.
Well, they had it closed down to 4 points at one time. Too many turnovers.
Second free throw for Jasmine, up and in. And here comes Eastern Wyoming. Center court, two-handed pass. Good job. Over to Davis. Davis, they're in no hurry. Shot clock off. 13 on the game clock. Fast moving first quarter here. DeVoy, get on her. Here's Bush Lewis. DeVoy with two. Will they get the shot up? They do. At the buzzer.
And in.
Up and in the basket by Sagar. That's a little bit of a boost for the opponent here.
Somebody's living right when you bounce it off the board as the light's red.
46-29 is our halftime score. As we are at the half. 46-29. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll hear from our game day sponsors. It's these game day radio sponsors that allow us to be here and on the World Wide Web. Hello to all those listening and watching on the video stream as well. We are local radio. We are the amazing AM P&A Radio. Glad to have you along. We're back in 2 minutes.
The Yellowstone River Inn is happy to help bring you this sports broadcast. Yellowstone River is proud to serve the public 24 hours a day. Enjoy the YRI's great hospitality with their motel, lounge, and casino. Whether you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, hosting a gathering, rising early to catch breakfast, or looking for a good time, make YRI the spot to be. Come see us at 1903 North Merrill Avenue or give us a call at 377-4433.
Are you a hands-on learner looking for new opportunities? Dawson Community College's career and technical programs like welding, corrosion technology, and criminal justice offer hands-on instruction in state-of-the-art facilities from instructors with decades of experience in their fields. The team at Dawson is excited to speak with you about how one of our career and technical programs can help you build the future you want. For more information, visit dawson.edu.
Bob's Body Shop is where everyone from miles around goes when they have auto body damage or get a crack in their windshield. With a great reputation to get any job done right, the first time and done quickly. Bob's Body Shop isn't just your only choice, but they are the best choice. You can reach them at 406-365-2621. That's 406-365-2621. Bob's Body Shop, the best at what they do because it shows with every job.
Go Bucks from the Ranger Review. Congratulations on a super season. You know, whenever and wherever the Buccaneers play, it will make headlines in the Ranger Review, Dawson County's official newspaper for well over 100 years. We're proud of our commitment to community and proud of our community's commitment to Dawson Community College. The Ranger Review, a Buccaneer sponsor.
We're back here at the halftime. It's 46-29. We've got the man of the hour, Coach Joe Peterson, with us. And, Coach, back-to-back basketball in November. We love it here in the Buck Dome, don't we?
It is great. It's great to be home and to have a few home games in November. It was a great atmosphere last night, great fans, and
we'll talk about the team here in a second. Let's start by talking about your athletic department.
Sure.
We've had some good things happen with the track and cross country.
Yep.
National qualifier.
Yeah, they're actually getting ready tomorrow morning. They'll do their races tomorrow morning. We got the men's team will be competing. There's 5 of them. And then 2 women, I believe. Victoria Takes Enemy and Clara Haslam will be running for the women. That'll be tomorrow morning. And then they run the half marathon on Tuesday. I think there's a couple of the men and a couple of the women that are running the half marathon. So
and that's Coach
pretty
Dempster?
exciting. Yep, Coach Dempster. They're in Iowa right now and trying to get a good night of sleep and be ready first thing in the morning to run their best race of the year.
And the volleyball season went well?
Yeah, it was a good volleyball year. They really came on strong in that last month. I think they only lost 2 or 3 games in the whole month of October and got that big playoff win. And, it was a really fun, exciting end of the season. So Coach Dina did a great job with them and brought a lot of excitement getting the first ever win over North Dakota State College of Science in volleyball for Dawson.
That's good.
So, yeah, it was fun.
And what else? We've got the esports. Are they in action?
They are in action, yep.
Is that a year-round thing?
And, they have a fall season and a spring season. So I think their fall season comes to an end here in the next couple of weeks. And then they'll take some time off, and then they'll come back in the spring, and they'll have another season there. So, yeah.
And we got baseball, softball. They're off until spring now?
Yep, baseball and softball are doing their off-season workouts, but I think both had a really good spring. I think both coaches do an outstanding job with their teams, and I think they're going to be really, really competitive here in the spring. So that's exciting. And then, really excited to have Coach Chiquetto join us here on the women's side, and he's going to do a great job with these ladies. They're battling some injuries right now, and he's only a couple weeks in and trying to figure out his team, and his team's trying to figure out him. But man, they got a lot of talent, and Coach is an outstanding coach. So really excited about the direction that program is headed.
Yeah, one door closes and another one opens.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it works sometimes.
We've been doing this a while now. Talk a little bit about your team. We're not as big, I would say, right? I was looking at some of your stats, and boy, looks like you're gonna run the floor.
Yeah.
Same Coach Joe, 5 in, 5 out type thing.
Yeah, we're very fast and very athletic, and we're very deep. We may not have the couple of high-end guys that we had last year. We may not have quite as much muscle and strength, but we can run all day, and we can wear teams down. I think that's really what we've been doing here early on. These first 4 games is just wearing teams down by pressuring them and by running the floor, just keeping that pace going for 40 minutes. And it's a fun game to watch. It's an exciting game to coach, and I think they enjoy playing it that way too.
And it's 4th year in a row we win the Mondac season?
Yeah, 4th year in a row.
Talk about the season now. That's been a bit of a change. All non-conference games until after the new year, right?
Yeah, exactly. We've been playing some extra games here conference-wise in the November and December months, but last year we kind of changed that so that we didn't play those extra games. And so and now that we've lost Bismarck out of our league, that's a couple of games there too, so it forces us to play a lot more non-conference games. And sometimes that scheduling for non-conference is hard. Teams don't always want to come play you, and they all want you to come to their place. Well, even some of them don't even want that. So
in the Mondac tournament, what were some of the things you took away from that? I mean, it's such a night and day difference. The first look at the teams, and then when it comes season. That's why I've always been a fan of non-conference before the break, and then but we had that 3-game series thing going for a while. But
it is kind of interesting when you watch that tip-off tournament, and then you see over the next couple of months which teams get better and which teams go down. And sometimes you watch that tip-off tournament, and you think, oh, this team is going to be great because they got a lot of talent, but then they don't end up doing anything. And other teams you look at and you're not very impressed with, but they just keep working and keep getting better, and the coaches do a great job, and they become really, really competitive in January and February. When you're dealing with freshmen, 17, 18, 19-year-old kids, you can't always predict how that's going to go. And a lot of times character and work ethic and those kind of things, they show out over the course of a long season where it might not show up the very first few games in the beginning of the season. So it's fun. I was impressed, though. I think both the men's and the women's side, it seemed like top to bottom, the conference looks pretty good. I think most teams have some talented players. I think, I think it's going to be really, really competitive. I think there's a lot of teams that have a chance to do well.
How about that scheduling? I see where are you heading next week? If you can get a flight How did that come about? You're taking the plane to New York?
We are. Yeah, we've never done anything like it. We've gone to Arizona several times, but we've never gone to New York. We were struggling to get games, and there was just not.
Well, nobody wants to play you.
No, they don't. Not a lot of people want to come here, and not a lot of people even are inviting us to go to their places. So, and most of them that do are far away, and so I wasn't really thinking about it or considering it. But then the coach at University of Monroe, which is a really good JUCO there in New Rochelle, right outside of the city, they offered to pay for ground transportation, to put us up in hotels, to buy us a meal every day, And so I started doing the math, and the flights weren't very expensive, and it just seemed like, it'd be about the same cost as going to Southern Colorado or going to Idaho or some of those places. So I thought, why not give it a shot, play a couple games against teams we don't normally play. And, even last year when we didn't get into the Nationals, the committee said, well, you needed to play some more teams outside of your league and some more national type of teams that can show how competitive you are. And so that's what we're doing, and it's actually reasonably economical for as far as we're going, just the way that we're doing it and how we're flying and what they're doing for us when we go. So I'm excited. It'll be an interesting trip. Most of our guys have never been to New York, and I think they're going to enjoy it, and definitely a different type of trip, huh?
Absolutely. You and I, we've been on the bus for a few miles together, but
we have.
I've never been on an airplane.
No, we haven't, not yet. Maybe coming up. You never know.
That at-large, when it comes to that national tournament, Dawson's now on the map, I think. People know where Glendive is based on the last, 7-8 seasons. And, boy, you've been here 10 years, and what you've done with this program, is remarkable.
Well, I appreciate that, Andrew. I think, one thing that shows it that maybe people don't see or maybe other people wouldn't recognize, but in the preseason poll this year, before the season ever even started, we weren't ranked, but we were among those, how does it put it, the receiving votes, which, it might seem like nothing, right? But for a school like Dawson here in Glendive, Montana, before we've even won a single game of the season, to have people on the national committee talking about us and giving us votes, it shows that we've made a name and that people are watching us, and now we got to go out on the court and we got to show that we deserve that. But I don't think we've ever had a preseason ranking or even a preseason receiving votes before. So, I was happy with that.
And the challenge is, in a lot of ways, playing at Dawson, population, what's the student enrollment this year?
Like probably 275. Maybe.
Versus playing, Indian Hills.
20,000, whatever it might be, yeah.
Yeah. It's just night and day difference. But, boy, we've given that team, we beat them once here a couple years ago, and we were close last year, Coach.
We were. Don't remind me. I still have nightmares about that, but we're giving ourselves a chance, and that's all you can ask for every year. We find the best players that we possibly can. We coach them up as much as we can all year long, and
another really
put
cool
ourselves in a position.
Another cool thing, to have your players come back and be a part of your coaching staff.
Yeah,
that's got to be a special feeling.
It is. I've really enjoyed that. I've had that opportunity a couple times now, and it's pretty special because they know you and they know the system, and they can share the stories with the guys as well, and I think they earn their respect. And hey, we got some former players that have great futures in coaching if they really want to decide
and
to
move them on to the next level. That's what you do, is coach them go on. And what's the percent
two of my assistants that have been with me here at Dawson are now head coaches, and they're both doing a heck of a job where they're at. So it's fun to do that. It's fun to give them those opportunities and be able to help them.
Well, we got a couple minutes here. How about the Hall of Fame? We got a new class for this year?
January 31st and February 1st. We're really, really excited. It's a great group. Chuck Simonson, a rodeo legend. He's known all across the country for his exploits in college and then in the professional ranks as well. Ben Wingeter, a baseball player from 2001 that, could be arguably the best baseball player we've ever had here. He just killed it. He owns a lot of the hitting records that we have. Janiqua Thomas was a stud on the women's basketball court. She's in the record books on the top 2 or 3 in just about every category you can think of. She played from 2012 to 2014. And then we got Coach Bill LaFond, who didn't start the program here, but he helped get the baseball and softball fields built, and he really put Dawson softball on the map, and that legacy is continuing on and on with all the success that they've had. And then the basketball teams, the Buck basketball teams from 77, 78, 78, 79, just had 2 outstanding seasons, coached by Dennis Perryman, and had some great players. So we're really excited to honor them. I'm hoping a bunch of them will be back, and that's always a great weekend.
That's in January?
January 31st and February 1st. So if people need tickets, they can get them online or contact our athletic department.
And that historic data, the history book you have online, that's pretty cool as well. That's something you've been working on since you got here, and 10 years ago now?
Yeah, Andrew, thanks for mentioning that. I've been trying to do this for years, and we've been working on it, and now it's not perfect. I'm sure there's some mistakes on there. I'm sure there's some people that we've missed, but trying to get records from 70 years ago, sometimes even just from 20 to 30 years ago, is really hard. But at least we got a starting place. It's on there, and we can honor those people that have had outstanding careers.
Well, Coach, I looked at them. I found them very interesting, and I apologize. I mentioned you, but I knew you could pass the ball, but didn't, shoot. Good to see you, Coach.
Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it.
All right. Halftime here, the women's game. I always enjoy visiting with Coach Joe Peterson. We're about ready to go. The Buck is out dancing. And, first half, it's that beginning jitters that are, learning each other. Leading the way for Dawson was Libera. Jana, she had 9. Other than that, Jasmine Half with 4. Evans with 2. 7 from Hannah McDonald. A basket by Anderson. No, those are free throws by Anderson. And that's the scoring for Dawson. Shooting not so good, 20% on the first half, 22% from behind the arc, 91% from the free throw line. We'll get more on the numbers here as we go, as we are underway, quarter number 3. Out top with it, now to Devoy. Devoy, 3-pointer, and Devoy, that is her 3rd 3 in the ballgame. She's now 3 of 4 with 12 in the ballgame. Leading the way for the Lancers was Bush Lewis. Here's a 3-ball on the way. Up and in. Good shot.
That was deep.
Was that Navon?
Yeah, Navon.
And the Lancers turn that over. Ball out of bounds. Into the B. Bucks basketball. They're now left to right on the radio.
Well, maybe shooting's going to be better this half.
Couple of threes to get underway here in the opening minute of quarter number 3. Up top with it, Libera. Inside, back out top. Half kicks over. Another one. Spots up, same spot, no good. Ball tipped around. Offensive rebound for the Bucks. All the way up top. Now she goes into the hoop. Put it up, put it in. Navon gets another one for Dawson. Again, largest lead was 17. Dawson had it within 4, but then the tire went flat, and it's back out at the break. Other end, straight up, but leaning over, I guess, is one of the two. We'll see who it's on.
Well, that guy's seeing a different game than I am, but he's got a whistle.
Navon. And at the line for the Lancers is Smith. She had 6 first half points. First free throw up and in. Smith had 3 field goals. Was 0 of 2 at the free throw line. Made the first here. So she flop those numbers? She does. That one goes, bounces around, drops in.
She's 50% now.
And it's a 16-point lead. Some of our regular friends here at the game. Down low. Ball goes loose. Davis got her hand on it. Took it away from Godoy. And here comes Bush Lewis all the way. She's quick. All the way down. Missed shot. Got the ball. Put it up. Put it in. Just outside the paint. And again, she led scoring. She's got 16 now in the ballgame. She had 14 at the break.
She's the best player on the floor tonight.
Godoy has it. Pass over to the right side. Jasmine Half lost it. Still goes up with it. Took the extra bounce. Got it to go. Jasmine Half. She had 2 free throws and 2 baskets. Now she's got 6. We have more stats here we can pass on as we go. Checking out is Libera, and checking in is Evans. Inbound. Dawson do a full court press. They get it across. With it is Sagar. Good defense by Evans. Oh, excuse me, that's not Evans. That's Devon.
Timeout.
Timeout on the floor. We're going to keep it right here. We are on location switching this broadcast as they do a celebration here for all veterans. All veterans. That includes you, Dan. Stand up, be recognized as we salute all armed forces in the time that our country needs with all the government shut down and national whatevers.
Not paid to fight.
Yeah, not paid. Isn't that something? 52-36. Well, what do you think here? We're in early play, a third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's a little hectic play, particularly for the Buccaneers here early. But, they've been together now for 3 weeks. They should be perfect, right? They've had a coach for 4 weeks. Goodness.
DeVoy will inbound. And I got to give credit where it's due. Former coach Mark Weber did a nice job recruiting these girls. Drive in, shot, miss. We'll have free throws coming, but I do think Coach Todd will be a big addition to the program here. But Coach Weber did a nice job these last 2 years. And
it's a good thing they go by their first names up here, Coach Joe. Because I still can't pronounce his last name.
First free throw is in. That's Paradis. Second free throw, so 2 trips in a row to the free throw line. All 4 shots made. And the Lancers back on top, 54-36. 3-ball, Jasmine Half. Nails one from the right-hand corner. Gym door entrance all the way up court. Dawson didn't get back, and it's going to cost them a bunny.
Smith off the glass and in.
17-point lead here. Jasmine goes to the other side. 3-ball on the way.
What's going on, Jasmine?
Back-to-back threes for Jasmine.
That was deep, too.
That was on the left side of the floor. First one was on the right corner. And here comes Bush Lewis. Inside game, turnaround shot. Good defense by Dawson.
Oh, 2 of them on top of her.
And they're going to get that one right, I think.
I would hope to shout.
We'll see who it goes on. I'm going to say Smith, but we'll wait.
Oh, 2 double teams. Give them both a foul.
It is Smith, her third. And that's the first foul for the Lancers here in quarter 3. And it's 10-minute quarters for the women's game. Dawson will inbound. Jasmine Half. Boy, she's got the hot hand. Pass over to Godoy. Just past midcourt to McDonald. McDonald
stepped on the half line or out of bounds mark.
And turnover to Eastern Wyoming. Bush Lewis, Madison Bush Lewis from Houston, Texas. On the dribble, hands over.
Kicked it.
Ball goes out of bounds. Paradis. And she'll inbound. Spain ball player. I think I've probably got her name wrong once or twice. Up top now, DeVoy. DeVoy goes all the way and kicks it over to the right corner. Here's a 3-ball on the way. Shot no. Underneath. Ball is tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, she just tipped it out of bounds. I think she meant to grab it, but couldn't get a land on it.
Taylor Evans will inbound, 6:47.
Back to that full court press now by Wyoming.
Let's see what Dawson can do with that. Here's Hannah McDonald to Jasmine. Corner shot. Here's Godoy for 3. No. Good underneath rebound. Staying with it. Keeping the possession alive for Dawson. Up top, Taylor Evans. 15 on the shot clock. Hannah McDonald all the way in. Off the glass shot. No, she got her own rebound. Put back.
Up and in.
Hannah McDonald.
And these are 5'5", 5'6" girls in the land of the Giants.
In the right spot there. Other side shot over the top. Miss for Mims. Got the rebound. Put it up. Put it in. And they're going to say score the basket.
Once again, bad passing turns into points and fouls for the Lady Bucks.
Taylor Evans, her third. I don't think Coach Todd liked that much.
I think they got to come with some fundamentals about passing lanes and come to the ball and all those things that they teach you early.
Well, they made the. They're going to say inbound here. And Eastern Wyoming will inbound underneath the hoop, all the way out top. 3-ball, nope, foot on the line, shot, air ball. That's the volley. You don't see that very often. That was a straightaway.
They got a hand on it, I think.
And now,
reach-in foul on McDonald.
6:01 to go, quarter number 3. Andrew Sirlockson along with Paul Sirlockson bringing you the play-by-play here on a Friday night on the amazing AM KXGN 1400 AM 103.1 FM. Up top of it is Bush Lewis. Evans has her work cut out, but she's one of the better defenders. Bush Lewis found some room.
She traveled.
To the back goes Jasmine Half. And it's going to be a blocking foul. And that is Dawson's 5th foul already, but to the line will be free throws for Bush Lewis. Again, she had 14 at the halftime. She's got a basket and some free throws pending now. She's 3 of 5 at the free throw line. First free throw in. She'll have another.
She's a good one, Bush Lewis.
Not only does she have good scoring, she's passed the ball well. She's got 5 assists. Bush Lewis, second one is in. Nothing but nylon. And the Buccaneers, Taylor Evans. Oh, no, that's not Evans. That's Rivera. Bad pass, turnover, Dawson. Boy, that popcorn sure.
It smells good, doesn't it?
Smells good. Grab the entire family. Come on up. Join us. We got an entire men's game.
It's starting to fill in pretty good now.
Coming up. Bush Lewis kicks it over to Parody. It's back to Bush Lewis. They get it over the 10-second line. Corner over. Down low. Stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
Good man, Josh.
And
turnover to the Bucks.
The Buccaneers will inbound Taylor Evans. Coach Todd over visiting with one of the referees. Corner, 3-ball on the way. She's got those standout shoes, doesn't she? That
Your sister would be happy.
On the run, here comes the
Boom.
Lancers. Shot, no. 3-pointer. A lot of offensive rebounds in this ball game. Again, some of those fundamentals boxing out. They'll come along as the season progresses. 3-ball, Bush Lewis. She's had a couple of those. Shot, no. And another offensive rebound for Sagar. She's got it in the corner. Now they work it inside to the post. Turnaround. Good defense. And maybe a reach in. That's going to go on
the floor.
Jana. Jana Libera. No, they got 2 on the scoreboard. I don't know if that's on Jasmine Half. No, they're going to give it actually to Navon. Well, there's only 16 girls. If you keep reading names, you'll get it. First free throw up and in. Shooter here is Paradis for the
5 fouls
Lancers.
to 1, too, I noticed.
Second one on the way. Yes, that's money. Free throws going well for the Eastern Wyoming Lancers. Libera drives in, Kick over. Jasmine Half.
Oh, in and
Shot
out.
in and out, no good. Underneath rebound.
Do it again.
Jasmine thought about it. Instead, she drives in, bodies her way through. Not a lot of offensive options here for Dawson. They really haven't ran much of offense. Godoy will inbound underneath her hoop. 4:26 to go here in quarter three. Godoy found Jasmine Half. She pops another one. Shot no. Evans fights for the rebound. When all said and done, ball goes
What do you
loose.
got to do to get a jump ball? I mean,
Well, that guy's been doing it too long. Jump ball. The arrow. He's our friend. They're our Glendive friend. And it'll be a arrow to the Buccaneers. Inbound. Not so. Ball goes flying, almost hit Coach Todd. So now they'll move it from the baseline over to the sideline.
he never sits down either.
Jasmine will inbound right in front of Coach Meek. Enjoyed her visit earlier this afternoon. Kind of give us an update. They are fighting some injury. Ball goes out of bounds. And it should stay with Dawson. It does. 4:10 to go here in quarter number three. It's kind of exciting to see the Buccaneers board a plane to play a little
New York
ball.
It might not be a plane open by that time.
Well, let's hope that not to be the case. Godoy calls out, cutting to the hoop, up with the shot. Good execution there, Lobara. And just didn't work out for Dawson. Other side, pop, free throw line, no. Shooter was Bush Lewis. Another shot on the way, missed. Ball taken away, put it up, no. And here come the Bucks center court. Godoy kicks it over. Jasmine Half 4-3 shot, no. Well, like you say, it's just kind of flop ball here. It's 60-44. And here comes Davis for the Lancers. Lancers, bad pass. It's going to go in the backcourt, over and back. And the Bucks will inbound. Well, I see the principal down there in his spot, Mr. Bruce Clausen, good friend of ours.
Yeah.
A lot of good people.
That looks like an offensive lineman's brace on Devoy out there. Goodness.
She'll inbound.
It goes from her upper thigh to her ankle.
To Libera. Now they get it in. I've been wondering where she's at. Bird. Ball goes off the leg of the Lancers. And it'll stay with Dawson. 13 on the shot clock. 3:23 to go. Here in quarter number three. Both teams coming off losses. Dawson last night with Northwest. It was Miles Community College. Three ball on the way. Godoy behind the arc over on the right side. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the radio. Well, friends, we'll be back in 30.
Looking for the best Red Devil or Bucks gear in town? Squad Sports has you covered. From jerseys to hats and everything in between, we've got all the fan gear you need to show your team pride. And here's the best part. We offer custom apparel in any quantity, whether it's for your team, your squad, or just one major super fan. We'll hook you up. Proud supporter of Red Devils and Bucks Sports. We're here for the fans. Squad Sports, your athletic supporter, because every team needs one.
Third quarter action. 3:13 to go here as Bucky the Buck doing a little bit of a jig down there. And Eastern Wyoming will inbound. Dawson do a full court press here. Within 13. Again, they had it within 4 in the late second quarter. Far corner, Davis has it. Now Eastern Wyoming pushes it out top. Bush Lewis. Bush Lewis drives in on Jasmine Half. Put it up, put it in.
She's pretty much doing whatever she wants down there.
2:47 to go now.
62-47. Bad pass, Dawson.
Not a player within arm's length of that basketball. Shot up and in. Is that Bush Lewis again? It is.
It is.
She's looking at about 20 in this game at 64-47. Again,
another bad pass.
No go there. Things are getting ugly. And another bad pass. Taylor Evans, jump ball. Taylor Evans, she'll give it to, she'll give you 100% each game. I can tell you that. I remember her from last season. She'll take a breather here at 64-47, 2:18 to go. Boy, I'm looking forward to the men's game. As Davis will inbound inside the paint, shot up and in. First time I've seen her. Virio gets one. And we're down to 2:07, 66-47. Godoy pops one from the three-quarter line, up and in. Lucia Godoy nails one. Boy, where will this team go with the season progressing? Bushman. Bush Lewis, pass over. Back out top now. No hurry offense. 10 seconds. All the way in. Ball goes loose as she goes up. Ball taken away. Godoy on the steal to Jasmine. Jasmine.
Reach in.
Ball goes out of bounds. A reach in. That'll be their third foul. Minute 31 to go here in quarter number 3. Hope you're enjoying tonight's play-by-play. As Hannah McDonald comes back in. Looks to do something. Ooh, forced it out.
Just throw it to the other team. That'll work.
Davis, stop, pop, free throw line left side. No. Ball goes loose. And Eastern Wyoming holds on. Put up there for Bush Lewis. No good. Here comes Hannah McDonald, coast to coast down the left side. Ball tipped. Couple of Lancers fall over. And Davis will wait their presence in the offense. Under a minute to go. Ooh, going for the ball. Bush Lewis again.
She's tearing them up.
Under a minute to go, 68-50. Hannah McDonald drives over. Bird has it up top. The big girl out shooting the threes. That's an air ball. And I think Eastern Wyoming's gotten to the Bucks here a bit. The Bucks look tired. Now the largest lead in the game, 68-50. It was 17 in that first quarter. Dawson had them within 4 in the second. Good call, I guess. Turnover. Turnover.
I didn't see it, but you say we're watching 2 different games, me and that guy.
Well, once in a while, the home team has to get one. McDonald. McDonald inbound to Jana Lobera. Lobera back to Hannah McDonald. She's got it on the left side. Good defense on her. She stops, pops one from outside, follows her shot, put her up, put it in.
That's the way they teach you, Hannah.
Follow your shot. She did. Now they got it in the corner. Her and Bird.
Time out.
Time out on the floor. We're going to send a on location thank you to our game day sponsors, the YRI. Thank you for joining us for coverage of all sports in Glendive, the Yellowstone River, and of course Dawson Community College. Bob and Blaine over at Bob's Body Shop. Thank you to the Ranger Review, to Squad Sports, Badlands Federal Credit Union, another big sponsor on local radio, Fisher's Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix, HKT Big Sky Motors, of course. We're in the Tepke Center, the House West Help Build, and boy, every time I come, I think of how lucky we are to have the generosity that we've had through the years in many ways, not just the Tepke Center, but the ballparks with the Kohlberg Field and the B.L. Baker. Back to plate. Ball taken away. Bucks on the steal. Down the ring. Layup up and in for Libera. Let's see if Dawson can put something together here. At the buzzer. 3-ball on the way. No. And we end quarter number 3. Well, 3 quarters done. We go to quarter 4, down 14. What will the Lady Bucks do? We'll see in 1 minute.
Badlands Federal Credit Union has been serving the members in our community for over 70 years. Our services include savings, CDs, checking, consumer and vehicle loans. We also offer direct deposit and online banking. Located at 302 West Town. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30. Drive-up window, 8:30 till 5. Or check us out online at badlandsfcu.org or give us a call at 377-4442.
Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix is a working partner to Fisher Industries. With more than 60 years experience in the aggregate processing industry and currently ranked as one of the top 25 sand and gravel producing companies in the United States. Want the best? Call the best. 687-3383. Always ready and rolling to improve your bottom line. Call on, count on. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix.
All right, back here at the Tepke. Andrew Sturlockson along with Paul Sturlockson sitting in. Ron Brewski, the new voice, on assignment tonight over in Sydney, covering the volleyball, along with Megan Coriel, the Digger.
The Digger.
The Digger son scored a goal.
Really?
Tonight, so
good.
Congratulations, Colin, my little buddy. Underway, quarter 4. With it is Navon. Ball goes loose. Ball taken away on the run there was Byreal. Down low. Ooh, that was a push.
That's for coming out of that without blood.
Yeah. Early season injuries for Dawson, losing a couple of ball players. One from France. She's just 16 years old. Oh my, way outside was Hannah McDonald.
Air ball.
Ball goes loose, scramble for it, ball out now, two-handed pass up court. They're going to run the floor down low. Shot, no. And I think we'll have free throws coming for Sagar. Well, the shooting for Dawson's gotten a little better. But boy, it kind of goes in spurts. It's good for a while, not for others. Dawson with 3 players in double figures. Jasmine Half leads the team with 12.
The passings need big time improvement if they're going to compete.
Second one is in, so both. And it's back to a 16-point lead, 9 minutes. The men Buccaneers warming up across the way. That game coming around 7:30. Dribble drive in. And we'll have more free throws. Sagar with the foul there. And to the line will go Hannah McDonald. They've yet to put the individual stats up online, but as a team, Dawson in the 4 early season games had around 62%.
Not now.
At the line, Hannah McDonald. Her first free throw is in. She's a perfect 5 of 5. She's got 8.
She shot that 3 pretty well, too. A couple of them, anyway.
Hannah takes a good look here. A couple of confidence bounces. Second one is in as well. So make that 7 of 7, I think. Or 6 for 6, one of the two. And the Lancers will inbound. Ooh, hit the backboard. That's...
She blocked it.
Oh, blocked it. Okay.
That was Libero.
Dawson to this full court press. We'll see how it works.
They're pretty good at breaking this press. It hasn't been a huge issue for Wyoming.
Davis has it. Pass over. 3-ball on the way. Shot short. Air ball. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Bucks basketball. The Lancer on the floor on the out-of-bounds line. So give it to the Bucks. Godoy checks in there for a minute. Let's call her name. Emma Billmayer checked in from Harlem, Montana. First time we saw her. Only in there for a brief while. Up top of it is Navon.
Terrible passing. Yeah.
Passing, not so good. Ball goes loose. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Well, 8:28 to go. The gymnasium filling in. We got the Buck student section. Could use some, we got the baseball team here, but the rest of the students, they'll be here. They'll be ready for the men's game. The Buccaneers on the season, they're perfect 4-0 as the Bucks.
Friday night, a lot of the campus closes down.
The town should be up here. They'll make their way up.
The town, yeah. I mean, the college, there on Friday night, there's a lot of traveling back home.
Lots of things happening in Glendive as well. The preacher and the patch.
Oil patch, that is.
My friend Ron.
He's at the Epic. A couple more nights yet.
So take that in if you can. If not, come on up, join us here at the Tepke. Timeout's over. And Godoy, Lindown, Jasmine Half. The two of them know how to work each other. Ooh, Jasmine's runner no good. Ball goes out. And it'll be no rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be Lancer basketball. I did forget to ask Coach Joe. I don't think the Bucks have played Eastern Wyoming at least in the last 10 years that I can recall. Three ball on the way outside. Godoy. That was out there well behind the three-point line. Godoy gets one to go for Dawson.
Hung on the back of the rim and then decided to drop in.
Her first three in the game. Other side, that three ball over the top. Scramble for it. Godoy picks it up on the rebound. And now they're going to push the floor all the way down. And a whistle. And what do we got?
A foul, I guess.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I don't know that it happened.
Four new ball players in for Eastern Wyoming. Can Dawson make a little bit of run here? They were down 17 at the end of the third. Actually, they were down 14 at the end of the third. Three ball on the way. Shot rattles around. No. Staying with it is Libera. And, when all is said and done, ball is out. Bush Lewis. She stops inside the free throw line, about a step inside. No. And again, another offensive rebound. Yeah. Eastern Wyoming controls on the dribble. Now, stop, pop, Sagar.
Air
shot.
ball.
No, air ball out of bounds. Dawson's made 9 threes. They've actually made more threes than Eastern Wyoming. 9 for 29. Eastern Wyoming, 8 of 19. That was going into this quarter. Three ball on the way. It just seems like there is no plans on going inside for Dawson. They've been just shooting not such good shots. Other end, Smith goes inside, puts it up off the glass.
Layup.
Basket in. 72-59 now. 6:49. Jasmine Half has it on the right side. Shakes the defender. She had her way there. Goes up with it.
Going to the line.
And to the line to go Jasmine Half.
Well, she kind of jumped into the defender.
Falvion Bush Lewis. Again, Dawson needing to make the free ones here as this game has kind of swung open there for a while. 72-59. Jasmine Half. First free throw up and in. She's now 3 of 3 at the line. Some of her other numbers, she's had 3 offensive rebounds. 5 assists. She's got half of the assists for the Bucks. Second free throw is in. And checking back in was Taylor Evans. Well, they're coming at that team. They're rotating them in and out pretty well as Coach Todd for the Bucks. Stepped on the out-of-bounds line?
I don't know. I don't know.
And it'll be Bucks basketball. Must have stepped on the line on the inbound. If you're watching that on the web, you might see what we're seeing, and I didn't see it. Inbound. Ooh, Godoy tried to get it in.
Throwed it into the crowd.
So it'll be inbound on the sideline for Dawson, for Eastern Wyoming. DeVoy. She started the game on fire. Kind of backed off a little bit. Here's Bush Lewis. Bush Lewis. Again, Dawson, really not a lot of offense here as far as play calling. Still trying to figure each other out down low. Shot up and in for Sager. And it's the Bucks' turn now as they come over the center court line. Godoy. Pass over to Jasmine Half. No offense called. Just run around and then shoot the ball. Inside, now out top. Godoy. Godoy found some room. A little runner there, up and in. Godoy. Coach Todd, he is on his feet, clapping, excited on the sidelines. He wants his team to get going here. 5:45. It's within 11. The Bucks are on their feet here down below us. The baseball team is standing up, yelling defense. Bush Lewis. Bush Lewis drives in. Good job. Ball out of bounds. And they're going to say PCC Buccaneer basketball.
Bad pass again, that time by Eastern Wyoming. A lot of those things will even out as the year goes on, but it's hard to watch.
Can the Buccaneers bring it within single digits? Here we're about halfway through quarter four. It's an 11-point lead as the Bucks, Godoy stops free throw line. Floater up and in. The Bucks do just that. It's within 9 now, 74-65. Again, it was a 19-point lead. Other end, up and in, Smith. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the radio. Back with you in 30.
Bob's Body Shop is where everyone from miles around goes when they have auto body damage or get a crack in their windshield. With a great reputation to get any job done right, the first time and done quickly. Bob's Body Shop isn't just your only choice, but they are the best choice. You can reach them at 406-365-2621. That's 406-365-2621. Bob's Body Shop, the best at what they do because it shows with every job.
Well, we're back here at 76-65. Just 5 minutes going here in the fourth quarter. And the gymnasium filling in real nice now. Starting to get those fans in their seats. Sure going to be nice to see the hometown kid in uniform tonight. The guy you called for 4 years.
Yeah.
Michael Murphy. Corner shot. Oh, pass over to Godoy. She takes a couple of bounces. Puts it up, puts it in. Godoy is moving the ball well.
She shoots that little runner very well.
And here's Bush Lewis. 4:44 to go. Dawson within 7. Underneath.
Over the bat.
It's 76-67. So that's 9 points. Never did do math well with my... I'm not a teacher. I'm just the guy that does radio. Tried to retire. Free throw on the way up and in. Shooter at the line is Sagar. Now it's an even number. I can see that. 77-67. Shot short. Falling over was Evans on the rebound.
Call for travel.
10-point lead here, 4:39 for Eastern Wyoming. They've got the ball and the lead. And it was a 20-point lead. I'll make that correction. Just a few minutes ago. Ball taken away by Dawson. They're going to run the floor. Godoy to the hole. She was so excited she overthrew that shot.
Stole it.
Ball taken away. Godoy in the corner. No. And it's a rebound. And out to DeVoy for the Lancers. Bush Lewis. Now they work it over to Sagart. Inside, no hurry, really. 15 on the shot clock. Bush Lewis, she's had a nice game here this evening. Drives in, shot on the way. No, underneath, they get the rebound. They got 20 on the shot clock. Resets, three-pointer on the way. No, that was DeVoy. She is again, cleaned it up, put it in. She's 5'5", and she'd play underneath any day.
She's a good one.
Three ball in and out for Dawson. No for Navon. Another three. Another rebound. Jasmine Half goes up. No. Girls falling over. Ball goes flying. And now what? They're going to stop play.
Hold on, somebody.
No, I think they're going to stop. We got an injury. It looks pretty... Doesn't look good for one of the players for Eastern Wyoming. They did.
They
did stop play while the play was going. So two referees are going to visit about that. Certainly Dawson's going to keep possession here.
She's not even going to leave.
I
thought they called it technical. But maybe
how do you not... And what do we got here? We got a stop and play. They're going to give Evans the foul?
I think they gave it a technical. Yep, 2-2. Taylor Evans.
My, oh my. Technical foul on
Taylor
Taylor Evans.
Down there. Maybe it was a little kick given or something. I didn't see that, but I did see the technical signal.
So Bush Lewis at the free throw line, shot up and in. Boy, she's good.
Pretty good one to have shoot for you. She hasn't missed one tonight.
So that's the story. It was a technical foul. That also is the fourth foul on Evans. Bush Lewis got them both. And now it should be Dawson basketball. No, it'll be, yeah, that's right. It'll be Eastern Wyoming, but it'll be in the backcourts.
Yeah. Well, that hurt. They score here. I mean, they were
DeVoy will inbound for Eastern Wyoming. Dawson to a full court press. Inbound to Bush Lewis. Passes it over now. Bounce pass across the D. Here comes Eastern Wyoming. Couple of passes around. Corner now to Sagar. DeVoy. Really no hurry. 10 seconds. Ooh, they try to dump it down low. And on the pass, it goes out of bounds. Into the B. DCC in.
Well, they're going to use every bit of that clock here with 3:07 to go. There won't be any quick shots out of Wyoming.
Kent Dawson string some threes together here and making a run here. Again, down by...
They had it to 10 before the technical and all that.
Jasmine Half. Oh, ball is taken away. Good hands in there. Good defense by the Lancers. Up court. Falling over. Offensive foul. Good call. Dawson to their back. And it's an offensive foul. That's the fourth. So the next Wyoming foul will be a free throw.
Easy. She sort of lower her shoulder. So that'll get the alert.
Here comes Janet Libera. Pass over. Three ball on the way. Jasmine Half. And if half the free throw, the three-pointers went, this would be a different game. Up top, three-pointer for Eastern Wyoming. No good. That was
run down by Bird.
DeVoy.
Here go the Lady Bucks.
2:18 to go. It looks like the Lady Bucks will go down here in their second home game. Turnaround shot, no. And this thing is about to go final. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Eastern Wyoming 81, Dawson 67. Men's game upcoming here on KXGN. We're just past the top of the hour. We're about 13 minutes after 7 local time. No hurry, of course. Straight away 3 on the way. No. Underneath rebound. Up and in. Let's see who's that.
It was 11, I think. Good boy?
No, it was 13. Doesn't matter. Ball out of bounds.
Villarreal.
And inbounding it in the corner will be DeVoy. Checking in for the Bucks. Again will be Anderson. 5'3". Big Mike is what Rich calls her. Played some high school basketball at Tolga. Excellent player. Played for the Colstrip Phillies. Our Forsyth station called a lot of that with Chris Rivera. Minute 18 to go here in this game. Dawson's going to lose back-to-back nights to start the season, but again,
no conference yet.
But what we see here, down low drive, shot, no. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to give it to Dawson. But mark my word, the game tonight versus when we start playing Mondack come January will be a whole different team. Again, Coach Todd just joined the program. And we'll have these girls doing some things here when the conference begins. Bird at the line. There's a foul. Yeah, foul was on Bush Lewis, her 4th.
I didn't see that either.
So we'll see what Bird does. First free throw, no. She'll get another. Back of the rim. A lot of talent down there. They've had some early injuries. 2 are out on the ACL injury. Hopefully not season ending. Offensive rebound. Also checked. Oh, that was Anderson. Pass over. Into the paint. Bird. Spin move. Good post play. Pull it up. No. Good effort there for Bird and the Bucks, but
let's see more of that.
Empty, yeah, inside play. Bush, Lewis, 4-3. Nope. And we're down to 36 seconds. And they're going to kind of let some of the clock go here. 10 seconds. Bush Lewis drives around. Straight away. Top three-pointer on the way. Swish.
Up and in to Sager.
Sager gets one. And this thing's about to go final. With the basketball is Good Luck. First time I've called her name Good Luck. Underneath, good pass, good shot up and in. That's Sheriff. 10 seconds. They come over the center court line. Ball goes loose.
How's that not a problem?
And the ball goes out of bounds.
Goes from your hand up over the top of your shoulder. And
it'll be DCC center court. 2 seconds will he make the attempt.
Unless there's a 20-point shot.
They inbound it. Going for the 3. Ford lights up. Shooter there was Anderson. And the final score in game 1, 86-69. So 86-69 final in this one. The Bucks had it within like 10 there for a while. They had it down to within 4 in the first half. And the final, once again, our Lady Bucks go down to the Lady Lancers from Eastern Wyoming. Final score 86-69. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll regroup. We'll see if the stats make their way over. And then we'll get you ready for men's basketball. If you're within a drive to the campus here of Dawson Community College, come on up, join us. We got the Bucky the Buck. We've had a fun night here student section filling in, the seats below us filling in as well. A lot of room, though. We'll make you comfortable here at Dawson. So come on out, join us. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll recap and to get ready for Game 2 of the doubleheader. It's 86-69 Eastern Wyoming over the DCC Ladies.
The Yellowstone River Inn is happy to help bring you this sports broadcast. Yellowstone River is proud to serve the public 24 hours a day. Enjoy the YRI's great hospitality with their motel, lounge, and casino. Whether you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, hosting a gathering, rising early to catch breakfast, or looking for a good time, make YRI the spot to be. Come see us at 1903 North Merrill Avenue or give us a call at 377-4433.
Attending Dawson Community College was a great first step. The education I got there prepared me to successfully complete bachelor and master degrees. Now, I'm proud to teach at DCC, helping other students get the same great start I did. I'm Jennifer Temple, faculty lead and a DCC alum, and I can't wait to talk to you about how DCC can be a great first step for you. For more information on Dawson Community College, visit dawson.edu.
In sports and in life, winning follows a commitment to excellence. Rocky Erickson for HKT Big Sky Motors in Glendive, where they have one purpose. That's to exceed your expectation. Their car sales, service, and repair teams are the best